Now, many of you already know that, look, insurance registrations for NEO since last week, they've been coming out to be so great. Now, many of you already know that last week insurance registrations for NEO came at almost 8,000, and the video that I did over the weekend, I said we could be seeing the same figures, if not better, on tomorrow's insurance registrations. I mean, we've been seeing quite a number of sneak peeks of people still going to the ONVO stores, trying, viewing the cars, test driving the cars, and some of the pictures and videos I've shared it with you on previous videos. Right now, today we got someone that obviously announced something very interesting, or they confirmed something very interesting that could mean that the 8,000 that we saw last week, it just got confirmed even that this week, because based on this new information I got, as seen on the screen, you will notice that it is highlighting that, look, traffic on the ONVO stores just continues increasing. I mean, this post made by Electric Brothers highlights the following. It says, please rest assured that the ONVO orders for Lidl will continue to rise this weekend, and the popularity is not diminishing at all. The four frontline tactics and dragging down and criticizing others eventually have ultimately backfired on their own reputation. So they are so hated. On my advice to them is to increase the dose of dragging down and criticizing other competitors. I have found that this is a good medicine. This was Electric Brothers, right? I think you will know that since the ONVO L90 was launched, there were some companies that were, their sales representation were just bad mouthing the ONVO L90, which never worked based on what Electric Brothers is saying here, right? I mean, today this person go to a Leoro store, right? And he said this happened to him. He said, I happened to go to an idol store today, that's Leoro, and the sales talk were really disgusting. Whenever Lidao was mentioned, they would say that car is not good. It's not advanced enough. The battery life is fake. It cannot be used at a battery swapping station. These are some of the comments that they were being shared to those that were visiting the, of course, Leoro i8 stores, right? I mean, this morning, just when I woke up or before doing this video, I see on the screen, you notice that there is another post that, of course, confirms that what happened last week on the insurance registrations and what we can expect tomorrow. This post also is the one that put a stamp for me to say that, look, the 8,000 is coming again tomorrow, plus 8,000 deliveries. Because this guy said, look, the overall market last week was flat, right? With a slight mouth-on-mouth increase in the mainstream market and slight decline in the first tier segment above 200,000. So there was a decline in the cars, or in the car market, of over 200,000 RMB. Zika saw an increase in orders due to a new policy, whilst NEO saw a significant increase in orders due to the spread of the L90 popularity. So it saw, take cognizance of the fact what this person said. He said the ONVO L90 saw a significant inflows of orders. In fact, there are quite a number of bloggers that are highlighting that the traffic that they saw, or the test drive and traffic which was on the ONVO L90, or which you would get on the ONVO L90 stores, it was so massive in a way that the previous week was not even, or the kind of visits that the stores got previous week cannot be compared to the visits we got this last weekend, which this again confirms the solid orders, the massive orders that ONVO L90 probably has right now. I mean, our CEO, William Lee, has highlighted something very interesting to say that, look, man, ONVO L90 is going to help us get to the next level. ONVO L90 is going to help NEO get to profitability. And my dear friends, this makes me to be really excited, makes me to be comfortable, and make me to just watch, because what is going to happen tomorrow, it appears that it's going to be a bit lower on most of the new energy vehicle cars. In terms of insurance registrations, they are going to be low. But when looking at NEO insurance registrations, chances are very high that we are going to see exactly, if not better, insurance registrations we saw last week, which is absolutely great and amazing. You remember the ONVO L90 was able to deliver around almost 2,000 cars in a space of 3 days, and that simply means that last week ONVO L90 alone probably got 4,000, 5,000 cars delivered. Add Neo, add Firefly, we are back at over 8,000. We are back at 8,000, if not more. This is something that is just so great, man. Something exciting, and look, man, it's just going to be so great. The report for tomorrow, it's going to be massive. It's going to be so great because also judging or coming from the Neo factory, F1 factory, where the ONVO L90 is being produced, the traffic there of trucks coming in and taking the cars, delivering them onto various ONVO stores, it's just so massive, man. And it's just a lot of trucks coming in, operating on a 24 hours basis. There is no stopping the deliveries. The deliveries are going to continue coming, and the current wait time for the ONVO L90, you will know that it's currently at around 8 to 10 weeks, meaning that it will take you 2 months to get your hands on ONVO if you have to place it right now. We are in August, so you will only get your ONVO L90 probably somewhere in October, if not at least September, because September, you'll know that something very interesting that is happening is that the production capacity of Neo is being increased, or is gonna grow because there's a third factory that is kicking in, right, with some pretty decent production capacity. And some of the lines in that factory already know that it will be operating double shift, or on a double shift, which is absolutely great because this will help Neo and ONVO to be able to deliver more cars, which is great, which is massive, and it gives me the confidence to say that we will do very, very well. So yeah, man, I am happy, I'm excited. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Look, we cannot ignore what is happening. Even the short sellers cannot ignore what is happening around Neo, because the Neo that we're seeing most insurance registrations coming at 4,000 or 5,000, now it has become a Neo that we are going to see a lot of 10,000 insurance registrations on a weekly basis, based off what we are seeing from there, or based off the demand of the ONVO L90. ONVO L90 will help Neo get to the next level. ONVO L90 will help Neo get to profitability. And that, my dear friends, is a fact. And I believe that we are set for greatness. So yeah, my dear friends, I just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. 8,000 tomorrow, it's coming. 8,000 tomorrow. On the insurance registrations, it will come. And those persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. I like what I see. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. Those persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It takes me some time to make videos like this, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, so that at least you can be notified by YouTube, so that it can be spread out to as many people out there as possible. And obviously, I appreciate those that have been liking, that have been subscribing, and I'll continue giving you this daily content about Neo as to where it's at and where it is headed. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, and God bless you all.